All right, y'all, we're going to take a look here at the SMS lasers from the first model that they came out with. This one, I have the blue laser. That's the light. I believe it's 1,000 lumens. Blue laser, right? For $99, it's a metal unit. You know, I sanded these down to get a better fit. Really, the weakness point on this was the mount. If you have seen Bargain Bin Tactical, I think might be his channel, he talked about how this mount came loose on him. And he was one of the first people I ever saw to review it. This is the P model, the upgraded version of this one, and they got the mount integrated into the actual body. So instead of having the screws here, the mount was integrated into the body of the unit, which allowed it to sit a lot more flush, whereas this one sat up even higher, the first one. And I had this on my 11.5 5.56 until I got the HFXC. And this is clearly the superior unit out of the three, like clearly. So why is it? Well, there were some things they did with this model. So like this model, they ended up putting one of the lasers, let me see, is that the, yeah, they put the IR laser and the blue laser, like they split the difference on the center of the barrel, so that way, you know, you're not offsetting too much. And then on the new one here, they actually put both lasers vertical of each other and dead center of the barrel. So that also gets rid of some of the offset that you're going to have. So this is even a superior design to this. This one, it would not sit, like if you can see the mount, if you can see the mount, only the IR laser was dead center in this. So also each one of the lasers, you had to do the windage and elevation. They were separate. On the new model, this is the lasers, and this is zeroing the IR beam. And then this right here is if you want a flood beam or you want a smaller beam on this. So let me see if I can show you that. What else is nice about the new model is the button is on top instead of on the right side. So if you're you know, right-handed shooter, you had to use their pressure pad, and the first two models have their own proprietary style pressure pad. So you're stuck with using whatever one they gave you. But on the new model, it has the LAM connection that a lot of current laser aiming modules have. So you can get like a Unity button, or, you know, use a different pressure pad. You can also run a separate light with this and have like a dual synced mod button or something. So that's really cool. But overall, this thing is just far superior. It's 1,000 lumens. The middle one is 1,200 lumens, and the first model is 1,000 lumens. But they did say that the newest one has 80,000 candela. This thing is freaking awesome, I have to say, for like a $200 laser. I forget the little small one that everybody's been calling. I'll put the name of it on the screen, but the one that everyone's been raving about and making videos about. I think if I'm going with a rifle, this is what I would want for a cheap budget laser aiming module. It's got white light and IR light. If you can see the IR in there in the corner. So it has white light, IR light, visible laser, and also, let's see, it says visible laser. And so this one I have the green. The lasers are really good. Like, they're good without nods and with the nods that I have, which are the Night Fox Prowls. I haven't seen any difference between the visible laser and the IR laser when it's under the night vision. Granted, I'm not running PVS 14s or anything, but they appear to be really good under my night vision. But overall, I mean, this is a quick look here at the stages of SMS laser. And I mean, if they improve on this model right here, man, I can't even imagine where SMS lasers are going to end up. But yeah, super happy that I have these. Sorry, my toilet paper, been blowing my nose. I had a little cold. But yeah, this is a look at the SMS lasers, the XPs, the XPP or S, whatever one is, the second stage one. You can even see the difference between the first two, like how things just are kind of laid out. They've just been improving on this one. So one of the big problems with this is if you see this, trying to get a front sight. So on the new model, look at how I can get a front sight right here. The battery button is here, but if I shut that front sight, I can still get the battery out. And then the pressure pad is off to the side. If you notice on here, right, see how they switched that around? Because now the connector, which is proprietary, goes directly over the rail. So if I was to put a front sight, it would have to be like back here, right? Like this much. But if you look at this, look how close that thing is. So it gives me a little bit more room on my rail overall. It also allows me to run no pressure pad and just have a button on top, which, you know, with a cheaper laser like this, I think I just prefer the button and just having less failure points. But this is basically the look, y'all, of the SMS lasers. I can't even lie. On this very first one right now, it's pretty useless. The threading on this screw stripped. And I had, you know, could get another screw from Ace Hardware or something and maybe still use this on something else. I think these wouldn't be bad if you wanted to run them on the left side of your gun and make sure you learn your offset, and then that way you can run it on the left side and actuate the button and then go back to C-clamping. But yeah, overall, quick review here of SMS lasers and the evolution of them. And so far, I'm super happy with this. I hope to get some time with it under the gun, see if anything shifts, any zeros shift on the lasers. But like I said, with this one, on this 5.56, I probably have at least 700 rounds, maybe close to 1,000 rounds on this, and I didn't have any zero shifts of the visible laser. So that's not saying that the IR laser maybe didn't shift, because if you look here at the adjustments, it's like a set screw inside, and you just turn that with an Allen key. And, you know, those are probably not the most reliable because there's a straight direct threading on it. If enough vibration occurs, it could probably shift fairly easily. The first model was the same way. And then the new model has these, which is so much better. And when I zeroed the module from the beginning, it has clicks. Click, 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 which was awesome, because these models, there's no clicking. You're just moving it like kind of like a cheap O-light, right? Where you stick it in and you're just like, okay. And then as you pull the freaking Allen key out, it might shift just a little bit and ruin the zero that you just did. These are the worst way to do things. But I have to say, I haven't had these very long, and already we're into a new development of the SMS laser. So, you know, try to see if anyone else has done an actual shooting review on it. If not, I hope to get to the range at some point put this thing through its paces. But keep an eye on the channel because that's the goal for a lot of things. We're working on getting our own range, our own land, and then you'll be able to see a lot more content. So subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Jesus Christ is King and Lord, and we'll see you on the next one. Yes, I'm not like making a stage and all that. You see what you see in my garage. So deuces.
Soldier.